Hello, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and today I want to talk about Battle Breakers. Today I want to talk about the Battle Pass that I did a video talking about which to farm, 15-7 or the Battle Pass. And we discussed Chapter 1 and how Lower Castle Western Gatehouse was the best place to farm. Chapter 2 has recently been released, and we were hoping for some kind of a farm, kind of like Lubu, where we had a really quick one-boss battle. And that didn't cost keys, because we talked about the idea of farming keys versus farming the Battle Pass. Chapter 2 is out with all these East Wing, West Wing, different locations. And I've gone through all of them that I can. And I've determined that it's not that much better of a situation than we had before. Sadly, there's nothing in here that warrants a farm like we were hoping for. So we're probably going to have to go back to farming 15-7 and or go back and farm Chapter 1, the Western Gatehouse that I talked about before. Now, this does give a great deal of XP if you complete the East Wing Mage Tower hard. This is definitely a good spot. It gives a ton of XP, but you can only do it so many times. So you can't repeat this. I found the highest level zone, which turned out to be the West Wing Guard Quarters. It's 174 level. The calculations, this is an 8-room area, and I also did some calculations for the Mage Tower normal. These are areas that you can repeat with keys, 2 keys, just like we talked about in the last video. And it turns out the math is not on our side for this week's or this Chapter 2. The West Wing Guard Quarters, shown here, this West Wing Guard Quarters took me approximately, with my team, and your mileage is going to vary with your team, it's not going to be the exact same as mine, so I encourage you to do these calculations yourself. It turned out to be 3.4 XP per second. I got 824 XP in 242 seconds. The East Wing Mage Tower, the normal one, the 6 rooms, that one was 4.259 XP per second, and that was 920 XP over 216 seconds. The Lower Castle, however, the one we talked about was the best farm in Chapter 1. The Western Gatehouse took me 23 seconds to do, and that turns out to be 25.6 XP per second. I got 590 XP from that in 23 seconds. It's kind of a no-brainer. Even if my math is off, even if, you know, there's going to be some stuff with Celicia resin people over and over in the Mage Tower, because she will do that, because she's the final boss in the Mage Tower. It could vary the times. It could even make it even longer than what I had. 25 XP per second versus the 3 or 4 XP per second of Battle Pass XP. It's a no-brainer. So sadly, Chapter 2 doesn't seem to be any better, but I do recommend you do it. And also, whenever the Mage Tower hard resets, you definitely should repeat that one, because it gives a ton, let me tell you, a ton of XP. I didn't calculate it, but I noticed my bar just went crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, that was a lot of XP. So sadly, we're still stuck with the key versus farm dilemma. I don't think much has changed. I still recommend you farm the Lower Castle Western Gatehouse. That's the best farm I think so far in terms of XP per second. And also alongside that, farm keeps. Keep your key count up and, you know, go as needed. This is Bwana from Bwana.tv. Sadly, guys, the Chapter 2 of the Battle Pass and Battle Breakers hasn't really improved the situation in terms of farm. Keep your eye on it. Maybe Chapter 3, which is going to be coming soon, maybe Chapter 3 will give us a better farm than what we have. Now, if you guys notice something better and I didn't point it out, please let me know in the comments, because I am definitely looking for better farm situations. So if I missed something, let me know. Also, comment, like, subscribe on the video, and also join my Patreon if you do enjoy the content. Now, that's very important. If you enjoy the content, please, thank you for your support. Also, use the creator code Bwana in Battle Breakers, and if you complete and beat 3 bosses, I do get compensated for that. So thank you so much for that opportunity over at Epic Games. You guys have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.